What's up, y'all? It's 𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒏𝒈, and this reading right here will be focusing on your long-term success, okay? So what is it that you should be focusing on right now that will lead you to your success in the long term, okay? So make sure y'all take what resonate and leave the rest, as it's a general reading and it's collective, okay? So let's get into it. So first thing, Spirit wants to really let you know that all of your worries, anything that you could possibly worry about, okay, has already been taken care of. So that means right now, anything you're worried about is taken care of. And also the things that you have yet to worry about. You don't even know that you're going to be worried later on. You know, it's just so much shit that's already being settled before you even come in contact with these things, okay? So understand that you are protected. And once you realize that you are protected, you can be more free in your expression. You can just enjoy your life as it is because you know that better times are coming. You're already where you need to be at all times. So there's never really a need to try to get to another destination. It's about making what you have right now come to life, okay? So the first card that flipped out while I was shuffling, it says Sever Vows of Poverty. So it says, Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of those vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Okay, so once you just release those negative thoughts, those negative things that does not serve you, okay? Because when you put your energy into those negative things, they grow. You make it more of a big deal. You make it more of a problem that's not even there yet. So once you release all of that shit that does not serve you and start focusing on the things that actually make you feel good and the things that inspire you and the actual possibilities there are to come, okay? That is what will help you right now. Okay, so the overall energy we have is throat chakra, and we have pay yourself first. And I'm going to pull more cards here. Give me a second. All right, and then the last overall energy we have is the Two of Pentacles. So this alone tells me that it's important to really focus on your own purpose, your own energy. Why did you come here? Okay, understand your purpose, understand who sent you. How did you come into this existence in the first place, okay? That is what will really help you to be motivated and to help you have an unconditional love for yourself and those that are involved with you, okay? Because I'm getting that you have a purpose. You know that you have a purpose, but some of you have forgotten. Like, you have to get back in tune with yourself and God, like connect with source energy, okay? Because the throat chakra is all about clarity and understanding the truth, okay? And the only way to know the truth is to connect to the creator, because a lot of shit that's here in front of us are full of distractions. The media, even people that's around us that, you know, they get into things and they like to share their ideas and share their thoughts and share their opinions and shit. It doesn't really necessarily have anything to do with us sometimes, you know. We have to be able to discern whether we should entertain something or leave it alone, okay? And that can be hard depending on how long you've been entertaining certain things. It's just like you have to just nip it in the bud, okay? Because that's the only way to actually feel free from all this bondage. I feel like, you know, there's so much holding you back right now, but it's because you're attached to things that is not supposed to go with you on your path, okay? So pay yourself first is here. It says make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid, okay? Let me point this out. When I say financial obligation or income in this card, I'm getting it's really about your energy. You don't want to be letting so much energy out that you're not getting anything in return. You're constantly giving everybody else the time of the day. You're listening to their problems. You're trying to help them solve their problems. And there's a lot of other things that you're involved with that you don't really necessarily see yourself doing in the long run. You're just doing it for the time being because you're kind of lost right now. But those are the things that are actually draining you more than feeding you. Like, if you really pay attention, every time you leave the situation and sit down for the day, you are drained, and you have you have to find things to get you back energized, you know? So that lets you know that that's not what you're meant to be doing in the first place, because what's for you will actually help you to grow. It will feed you, even if it's more of the intelligence, you know, they're giving you more wisdom, you're learning lessons and things like that. So getting into the reading, we have intelligence, we have windfall of abundance, and we have the 5 of swords. So I am getting, there is a little problem here with mental conflict. You're kind of worried about the direction in which things are actually going right now, because I feel like, you know, you're not getting the answers you need. Like you're literally seeking for the answer. You're wondering, are you doing the right thing? Should I do this way? Or, you know, like you have a lot of questions here that you feel like you're not getting the answers to, and it's leaving you very conflicted inside, because you feel like you have to do something. You have to do something now. But with intelligence being right here, I feel like the answer is already right in front of you. But once you stop looking, that's when it will appear. Because like I said, there's a lot of distractions around you, and it's stuff that you feel obligated to do because you kind of want to have control over things, and you also just don't know what to do at all. So you're just doing something to make you feel like you're being productive, you know, just to get a relief. But that's not healthy right now is what I'm getting, because we have windfall of abundance right here, and I'm getting that, like, through all this conflict, you're still going to get what you need. You're still going to get what's coming to you, okay? So don't worry about not getting your blessing just because you're distracted, because the thing is, you want to be present when your blessing comes in so that you can actually receive it fully, because sometimes we miss our blessing. It actually comes in and we don't enjoy it. We don't settle down and actually take it in, and then we go on about our life and get into something else. We have to put our hard work and energy into that. And then it's like, damn, well, when do I actually get to enjoy the fruits of my labor? It's really because you're so distracted with everything that you have to do that you're not stopping to appreciate all that is actually coming in and working out for you, okay? So with windfall of abundance, it says, an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work, okay? So whatever is coming in is to support your life purpose, okay? Exactly what you're here to do. So if you're aware, like if you're being yourself and you're accepting and loving yourself for who you are, then this will be more easy to accept, because the thing is, when we don't accept ourselves, most of the time that's coming from outside energies, you know, like people that have made fun of us or made us feel like we didn't do enough or we didn't do something right or something like that. So it makes us beat ourselves up, causing extra pressure when we're really doing something right. We're pressuring ourselves to make sure that it's right when it is right, you know? So what I'm getting is that if you pay more attention to your heart, love yourself for exactly who you are, you will see what's coming in for you is meant to come in to bless your life. Because most of the time, if you're looking to solve your own problems and then the solution comes, you're going to push it out the way. You're going to overlook it because you feel like you got it yourself. But then when you actually figure out that, oh, what I'm doing is not helping, it's not really working, then you look back and feel like, damn, I've been doing this all by myself. If nobody's looking out for me, where is God? Where are the signs? You know, but the signs are there. It's just that you have to accept yourself so that you can see the signs that are supposed to be on your path. Because you're looking at signs that are meant for other people when what you're doing is not really your natural, authentic lifestyle. So it's really causing more issues. That's somebody else's path. You're trying to be somebody you're not. So it's like, you know, that's what I'm getting. So sever vows of poverty. Remember that came out. So it's about when you sever the vows of poverty, okay, it means that you're undoing all the bullshit. It means that you're healing. It means that you're healing all the things that make you feel like you're not worthy, making you feel like, you know, you're not going to get what you deserve or anything like that. Any feelings of lack. It's time to identify where that's coming from. Where is the source? Okay. Are you constantly reminding yourself of negative times, negative events? Okay. And if that's the case, you need to go back and really think about that time and understand why it all happened that way and sort through it, heal. show yourself the brighter side of that situation, okay? So that you can move forward and you know, in a peaceful way. And I know it may be hard because a lot of the time we like to have that closure, okay? We want the other person to tell us what they meant by doing certain things, or we want to understand their side so that we can get our own closure. But you can actually get closure by yourself. You don't need somebody to tell you what really happened, because on your side of things, you see how it happened, okay? You can also go back and pay attention to your actions. What part did you play in that situation to allow things to occur that way, okay? That can help you to move forward in a more peaceful way and understand that you are in control. You're in control of yourself. You're in control of your own decisions and how you go about things based off of the information you know. If closure is meant to come, it will find you. You don't have to go find closure, okay? Whoever is meant to be in your life or whatever is meant to be there, it will be there. You will reunite at a divine time. It's no pressure. You don't have to go and force anything. So I didn't finish reading the card that says pay yourself first. Okay, so I'm going to reread it. It says, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay, so I'm getting that every time you have fun, you start feeling, you know, full of life, full of energy, full of passion and fun, you know, you end up giving all of your energy away to things that is not reciprocating, okay? So when it says pay yourself first, it's about, okay, when I feel happy, why am I happy? What made me so happy? That's the thing you need to start investing in more, okay? Not the things that didn't feed into that, okay? Because that's literally the same as, like, you know, you being in a poverty situation with somebody and they're never helping you out. You're always asking for help, advice, guidance, some money or something, you know, they never have it. But then somebody else comes along and they have it all, and they give, and they make you happy. They make you feel, you know, like, damn, everything is going to be okay. I don't have to worry. And you go and take all of that. You go and take all of those blessings and you go and share it with the people who didn't even want to see you happy. You go and share it with those same people who didn't even want to invest in you. Even if it wasn't money, these people didn't even want to invest their love, okay? They didn't even want to invest their care. They didn't care. They didn't show love. They didn't show support. And it's like you love them so much and you were hoping that maybe one day they will change and see you for who you are and see your worth. And so once you finally win and get your desires, you finally reach that success, you go and sabotage it because you're still in pain from, you know, the people that have let you down or even the past events. Okay, this doesn't even have to be people. Like, if it's not people, pay attention to the things that you're doing that feed your soul and pay attention to the things that actually drain your soul. Because it's something here that's feeding your soul and it feeds you so much that you feel like you're good and you almost forget that it helped you out. It kind of makes you forget that this was the thing that healed you. So you let go of all the pain and you forget everything that just happened to make you feel better. And then you go and do the same things that make you feel less of a person, less of a human, you know? So that's what I'm getting, like, pay attention to the things that give you life and start feeding more into that versus still entertaining this mindset that you don't have enough and that you're still healing and you have to get better at this and you have to fix this and that. You know, you don't have to fix anything. Love yourself, okay? So that's what I'm getting. The second column here, we have the card that says seeing, okay? It says perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. Okay, clarifying that we have quiet retreat, and then we have the Four of Wands. So I definitely see that you are destined for success. You are destined for greatness, okay? The Four of Wands represents being independent, but also being in a community and incorporating your talents, incorporating your gifts, and building, like, you know, allowing everything to grow by just being yourself is what I'm getting. The Four of Wands, I'm getting this creative energy, this passionate energy, celebration, okay, union, protection, stability, Okay, you're supported by angels and everything, y'all. But it's really, remember I said the first card is seeing right here in quiet retreat. So I'm getting it. It's all about quieting your mind. Control the things that you're paying attention to, okay? Because with seeing right here, I'm just getting that you're seeing too much. You're paying attention to too much. It's almost like being in school and having a project that you have to finish. It's some type of research project and you have a certain topic that you need to be focused on, but you focus on that topic and you're also diving into other shit that is not going to help you to get this paper finished, you know? It's all about like limiting your distractions. I'm just getting you're so distracted that you're not seeing your value and your true worth, and it's like controlling you. It's like you're possessed. It's making you do shit that you wouldn't normally do because you're not being yourself, literally. So it says it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Okay, that's literally what I'm seeing. But I'm also seeing that you will actually realize that you are perfect just the way you are. That's what you will see. Once you sit down, you will realize, wow, like I don't have to people please. I don't have to strain myself to become something that I'm not. Because I'm getting that no matter how hard you try, you still won't become that thing that you're trying to be because you don't even really want to be it. You're doing it because you think that it will either help you to receive some type of clout, money, an opportunity, love, or something like that. But it's not. Whatever is meant for you is not going nowhere. You can't do anything to destroy it. Your person is your person. Your success is your success. Okay, it's not going anywhere. It's for you. It has your name on it. You came here for that reason alone. Like, you have a purpose. You have a mission to go through in your journey. You know, going through this journey, you have abundance on the way there. Literally. So you can't escape this abundance. Literally. Like, that's all I keep saying. Like, it's all about you realizing it yourself, though, because you're receiving so much abundance already, but it's like you're sabotaging it because you don't see it as, you know, worthy. You don't see yourself as worthy. So once you get it, you feel like you need to share it with others. You need to, you know, give it all away because you try to be a little humble, but you don't have to be humble. Like, you really don't, because you do deserve everything that's coming to you. Like, just accept it and be proud. Okay, so the last column we have is heart chakra. We have take a divinely guided chance, and we have the 10 of cups, y'all. So I am getting that you will be very happy soon, okay? So much emotional fulfillment. I feel like all areas of your life emotionally will just, you know, hit its peak. You will be very happy with yourself and happy with the results that you see in front of you. I'm just getting, you know, it's just like satisfaction. Like, yes, like almost euphoric. It's almost like you're high off some type of drug, but really you're high off of life. Like, literally, the 10 of cups is like stopping to smell the roses. Okay, seeing the depths of everything, like understanding how deep everything actually goes. Like, nothing is really that simple. Everything is deep. Everything has a meaning. Everything has a purpose. And you're going to be able to connect with nature much more, okay? People, you're going to be able to feel what's right and what's not right, okay? That's what I'm getting. But it's all about you quieting your mind first. You're going to trust yourself. Right now, you may not trust yourself because you can't. You have too much going on in your mind. You're going to fuck up. But once you release what doesn't serve you, then you can trust yourself because, you know, it's a clean slate. You're clear now. You understand your purpose. You understand the directions, you know? So with heart chakra right here, I am getting it. It's all about opening your heart. Your heart is closed off due to so many different disappointments in your past. These disappointments were in different areas, like your love life, okay, your finances, your family, even with yourself. You feel like you could be a better person sometimes, you know? And so I'm getting that your heart may have closed off and your heart chakra does deal with your abundance, your love, okay, prosperity, your energy in general, like what you give your energy to. So if you're closed off in the heart, then what else could you live off of? If it's not love, then you're living off of fear. And so when you open your heart, you're releasing all of your fears and worries. You're releasing all the things that doesn't serve you. Okay, so that's why the heart chakra is right here, because, you know, it's about opening up to what you do deserve, what is on your path. Start feeling the love more. Start feeling your emotions. Even if it hurts sometimes, you know, love is not perfect. Life is not all sweet. Okay, there's going to be some times where you do have to deal with some of the more serious things so that you can get to those sweeter things in life. Okay, so we have Take a Divinely Guided Chance. And I am getting that, you know, it is about, it's really about nipping this thing in the bud. Okay, you might not know what's going to happen next once you release what doesn't serve you. Okay, you are attached to these things because you feel like they're feeding you, they're giving you life, they're doing something for you, but it's really feeding your fears. You have to reverse your way of thinking so that it can be easier to take a divinely guided chance, you know, to walk out on faith, to step out on faith, not by sight. All of this stuff that you're attached to right now, it's not out of love, it's out of fear. And you know that it's out of fear if every time something goes wrong, you think of the worst case scenario. Like you go into a panic mode. So if you're in a relationship and y'all are arguing, you're constantly jumping to the conclusion of, oh, maybe we're not going to be together. It's like you're constantly afraid for this one thing to happen. And so every time something goes wrong in this situation, you jump to that thought, you jump to that conclusion, and you try to fix everything to keep it from happening, you know. That's how you know that you're living out of fear. You're walking on eggshells. Any situation you're in, it should be okay to make mistakes and you know, express yourself and grow from it in a loving way. You don't have to always be in fear, feeling like you're going to lose everything, and you can't make any mistakes. If you feel like that, it's not for you. Okay? So with Take a Divinely Guided Chance, it says all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Okay, so I would like for y'all to pause the video and read this card again, because I really feel like y'all need to hear this. Okay, it's really going to hit home for y'all if y'all just take it in and understand what this card is saying. Okay. Everything is okay. You are protected. You don't have to worry about anything leaving you. God is with you through everything, through thick and thin. You can make all the mistakes you want. You can even try to remove God completely from your life, but God is still going to be there. You have a purpose. God is within you. So if you try to destroy God, you're really destroying yourself. If you try to destroy your purpose, you're destroying yourself. It all works hand in hand. So when you start being yourself and loving yourself, then you're praising God in a way. You're praising God. You're honoring God. And God will provide. God will give you everything that you need. Okay? Don't be too focused on the people. Don't be too focused on the material, okay? Because those are the things that God also created. So for you to go try to get the things that God created and not go to God first, how do you think that's going to work out? You know, like that's just not going to work. That's almost like trying to control somebody's child without going to them first. You have to go to the parent and understand how that child works. Get the clear directions on how to deal with that person, you know, how to deal with that situation. But if you go to the child first, or you go to the very thing that you want first without going to God, it's going to control you. It's going to have you bending over, turning backflips, doing shit that you never would have thought you have done because you're trying to maintain this success that's not really success at the end of the day because it's not stable. It's creating more of a fear lifestyle where you have to continue living in fear. You have to continue doing the things that you don't want to do in order to keep this up. But if you go to God, God will show you a way to peacefully maintain this success by being yourself and not worrying. Okay, so I hope this message hit home for you guys, for real. If it did, please leave a comment if it resonated. Okay, I really appreciate those comments. It helps to grow the channel. Also, like the video and subscribe. You may hit the bell to stay notified for any of my future videos. And if you would like to book a personal reading, that information is in the description box. I have my link in the description box with all of my different links to social media and stuff like that. I'm usually on Instagram. Instagram is the quickest way to contact me for a reading or anything else. So just DM me and ask for a reading, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in my next video, okay? Bye-bye.